Is this the #1 celebrity prediction magic trick? Today we're gonna find out. Welcome to a brand new review on the Magic Alon channel. My name is Alon. I'm a magician, mentalist, and a community builder, and I'm so excited today to be reviewing something I've had for a long time, and I finally get to review, finally got around it. Fast Forward by the incredible Victor Sanz and produced by the amazing Joao Miranda. Now, when it comes to Joao Miranda, you always know it's gonna be top quality. Joao Miranda makes some of the most incredible high quality magic, always perfect, always amazing. They work on tricks for months. They have an incredible studio, and this is, like all his other tricks, phenomenal. And today we're gonna find out what it is and everything about Fast Forward. I know I'm reviewing this a little late. There have been other reviews, but I do still hope you enjoyed this review because I have so many other ideas and tips, because I have been having so much fun performing this for the last few months. I got this in Blackpool all the way in February this year, and since then this goes into my stage show for adults, and this is also great for kids to a certain age, but we can talk about it later. And I've had so much fun. In fact, I'm doing a show tomorrow at the time I'm filming this, and this goes in as my opener. So everything I say here is generally road tested in the real world, as is all the stuff I review on my channel. So let's get right into it. What on earth is Fast Forward? Well, essentially, this is the baby gag prediction that you all know and love in magic and mentalism, but leveled up to the next level. Essentially, as you can see on my screen and what I'm going to be showing you guys, someone names any number between 1 and 10, you have this envelope on stage. Let's say they name 4, okay? You have a list of celebrities, all of them are super different. Oh, look, you name Tom Cruise. Then you make the normal baby gag joke where you say, haha, there's no way I could predict it ahead of time, right? They go, no, 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 no. You take out an inside the envelope, look what it is. You actually predicted the celebrity that they just merely thought of on the list, which is Tom Cruise as a baby. And now obviously that's not really fair, is it? But it is fair. It is absolutely fair because you knew that. You knew that. In fact, you're going to show them a magical moment. You're going to take it and you show them there's a fast forward button on this little card. And then what I like to do in this case, this is a fun thing I like to do. I combine, which is coincidentally another Joao Miranda release, which is the Universal Smoke Watch. And if you haven't seen that review, by the way, make sure you click right here and check it out. Amazing trick. And I combine it, I start making smoke. They press the fast forward button, and just like that, 3, 2, 1. And that baby turns into the actual picture of Tom Cruise. Now that is already mind-blowing because it takes a baby gag that you already know, but into a transformation. This is both a mentalism prediction and a magic trick of a baby turning into the celebrity. Quite literally, visually, very clean, very fairly. And you quite literally fast forward in time, hence the name of the trick. And what's amazing for this is you don't only get one celebrity, Tom Cruise. You're actually getting a few. You're getting not 1, not 2, but 3 different celebrities. You get Mr. Beast, if you want to perform this to a younger audience, Margot Robbie, and Tom Cruise. So you get to actually choose which set of these would you like to do. And then you also kind of force one of those celebrities. Very, very cool method to do that Victor came up with. So let's dive deep into the tutorial. Now this is a really quick bit because this tutorial is literally just 10 minutes long. You're only getting 3 videos, as you really get usually of Joao Miranda production. All his methods are usually, unless it's a technological trick, which is still usually quite simple to operate, it's just direct to the point and you get everything you need. It's always nicer if you get more ideas and insights a little deeper, but you don't really. In this case, you get the first video, which is a brief introduction into the trick. It's really 2 minutes long. You get a brief history into how it was created, and then you jump directly into another clip, which is really nice because Joao Miranda has his own podcast where he invited Victor Sanz. Now before he released this trick, this is actually, you get to see live the moment Victor shows Joao Miranda fast forward, and you get to see how he actually genuinely reacts to it. And then as you see, he produced this trick out for you guys to get. And then you get around the 7-minute video explaining the entire method. Because it's such a simple method, you also get a few tips, but you just talk about the method, how you can customize it, some special ways to make this look more convincing, the envelope itself, which is really, really cool. And that's about it really for the tutorial itself. Let's talk about some positives, because there are a lot. As I said, I've already performed this in the real world several times, so I truly, truly love this. But the coolest part is this is not the normal baby gag. There's so many other tricks that use the baby gag, and they're all different for different situations. But if you want to do the baby gag on stage or something like a really nice parlor setting, you could even do this close up to an extent. This is really, really nice because it's just that baby gag leveled up. You have several moments of magic. It's not just, hey, haha, funny, that's your celebrity, it's a baby, and now it turns into it. Here it's like really visual, really quick, really open and big and loud. And as I said, I like to combine it with the smoke device to make that illusion, because if you're already fast forwarding in time travel, it's nice to add a little bit of smoke to it, which is pretty cool. You could even combine Firefly, which I did a review of right here too, to make a light illuminate on the celebrity, which is really cool. Let's talk about the quality of the props. Oh my gosh, these like are really really well made. This is not just A4 paper, like this is really well stock of paper, so it will last you for a long time. Also, the envelope itself is literally incredible. It's really well made and probably made out of Tyvek. I don't think they said exactly the material, but it seems to be made out of Tyvek because apparently it's waterproof too and really strong and tear resistant. So very well made envelope. I've performed this trick a lot and it still looks like it's brand new condition. The method itself is super easy to perform. As I said, the tutorial is only 7 minutes because the method itself is really quick. You get used to it very quickly and you can perform straight away. Also, let me say the method itself is very clever. I've never seen this done before. Victor is a genius. Also, this is fun to say because this quite literally packs flat and plays massive. And on top of that, this actually is disguised to look like a real envelope. Yes, your ordinary envelope doesn't really have celebrities on the back, but no one ever questions that, number one. And number two, why should they question it? Because you could have just taken a real envelope, right? And then you wrote, because this is like Sharpie, so you could like have written all of this list out, and that depends on your presentation really. And it genuinely looks like a real envelope, like a QR code. You got everything, like the design. No, people will think it's a real envelope. Like I promise you, no one ever questions it. It's incredible. And my favorite bit is really that they didn't have to do this. They could have just chosen like Mr. Beast or like Tom Cruise, which every mentalism trick out there apparently uses. But no, they're giving you the choice. They're giving you all the gimmicks for free, different celebrities. Hey, if you want to perform it to like a younger audience, I use Mr. Beast. And then usually I switch between Tom Cruise and Margot Robbie. There isn't really a difference between these two, but I just like to mix them up for my own sake because it's more fun to change it up a little bit. It's completely up to you and you get all the options, which is so incredible. So let's talk about some negatives. Obviously, there aren't many negatives to this, but every trick has its negatives. One of the small things is the idea is, okay, what if you don't want Tom Cruise? Or what about looking at the list? Like some of these celebrities, I don't know, they're all very well known, by like Shakira, Justin Bieber, Rihanna, but like maybe not all known. Like I performed it to a culturally different set of people who didn't know all of these celebrities. That doesn't matter. They don't need to study them all. All that matters is they know the celebrity they chose. But it would be nice if they were customizable, which brings me to the actual solution to this. Joao Miranda now has on his website a way for $150 where you can actually customize your own trick. Now, obviously that's quite a high price point, but again, if you're doing this for corporate or something and you want to genuinely customize with people's names, that like if the company or something, this is worth the money. It's really, really nice. So if you do want to customize it to your own celebrities, you send Joao Miranda and his team, and in a few days they'll make it for you with your own images, your own names, and you'll get the exact same incredible prop, but with your own option. Another small negative is something I did get a solution to because they cover in the tutorial. What you can do is bend the envelope a little bit, but sometimes, and it might just be my unit a little bit faulty, the picture inside gets stuck inside the envelope a little bit. So like during this performance, I have to like shift it. It's not just a smooth open all the time. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. It's kind of random sometimes, but that happened a little bit with my envelope. But I think the best way is to really stick your sides and bevel it a little bit, and it seems to do the job just fine. And the last final negative is, I mentioned earlier, you can't really perform this super close just because of the method and a little bit of what they might see sneakily is you cannot put this to their face. But why would you do that? You're just standing from a distance and it's very big, the text, although it could be printed bigger, and they can see the celebrity. Maximum you show them for a few seconds to check, but then you kind of turn it around and show the other side. There's nothing really to worry about that, but just something I noticed that you cannot obviously perform this too close, but you can do it close up. Although I'd find it weird you pulling this out your case like this big envelope. Now, on stage, everything is natural that way. Close up is a little weird, so I wouldn't recommend doing it close up, but you can. And last but not least, is it worth it and how much does it cost? This is retailed at $70. Yes, that's quite a high price point for a piece of paper, but it's not just a piece of paper. It's a very high quality made piece of paper, and you're not getting one piece of paper. You're getting a bunch of not pieces of paper, of high quality printed things. So for the quality you're getting, this is really, really good. You're getting a lot of customizable. You're not getting one celebrity, but free. And the effect itself is really, really strong. This is such a good opener to do. So yes, I think it's worth its price point for sure, although it's a little high. I generally do this so much, so it has definitely paid off on my end. And the coolest part is it also plays as a mentalism trick, like I said at the start, and the magic trick where it changes. So you're predicting something and it's a visual change, which is really nice to have as a quick, direct opener. At the start of your show, you want to do something quick, memorable, visual. This is perfect for that. And without further ado, that is my review for the incredible Fast Forward by Joao Miranda and Victor Sanz. This is such a pleasure to be reviewing this. I bought this myself at Blackpool this year, but I do really love this and I cannot wait to see what else Joao Miranda releases this year. Thank you so much for watching this incredible review. I really hope you like our brand new series every Thursday, the new podcast, the Beyond the Magic podcast re-release. If you haven't seen that yet, make sure you hit here and check out a brand new podcast series. Every 2 weeks we have a brand new episode, and the one coming out next is a special guest that you will not see coming. Someone so incredible and well known in the magic industry. I cannot wait for you to see who it is. And make sure you subscribe to this channel because making these videos isn't the easiest thing and it means so much. It costs absolutely nothing for you to do. So click that subscribe button, turn on the notifications, smack that like button, and only if you want, although I do really appreciate it, leave me a comment below letting me know if you already own Fast Forward. What do you think about it? What do you think about the review? And I hope you guys have an incredible rest of your day. I'll see you. My name is Alon. See you next time.